Hey guys, Ron Douglas here. I have a very special guest with us today, my buddy Jason Bell. We're gonna have just an open, informal discussion about this new system that he has called birthday marketing. And we did a webinar about this whole thing, but we had a lot of people, ask questions about it. So we wanted to have this extra Q&A type session to kind of really dig into it. And I'm doing this because I know that this thing is the real deal, and I want you to see it and hear it right from Jason in this format. Read his body language. You can see this whole thing is absolutely legit. And I'm excited about this opportunity, and I highly recommend it because it's just an easy way. I can't think of an easier way to actually earn money if you're willing to give it a chance, if you're willing to really understand exactly what it is and exactly how simple he's made it. So Jason, how you doing, buddy? Good to have you with us.
Hey, I'm happy, Ron. How are you, man?
All right, all right. So tell us, how did you come up with this system, birthday marketing?
All right, before we get into that, I just want to give you the setting. So I'm in my office now. I'm sitting on a couch. I got my ball with me. So just want to show you I'm a real guy. Like, this is what I do when I try to get my ideas and my creative flow going. Like, I'll sit here and dribble the ball, act like I'm LeBron or something, and working on my crossover, even though last night's game was terrible. So it was a good game, but ended on a bad note. But anyhow, all right, so here's what I do. I live in the South, live in South Carolina. How all this came about is I work with local businesses. I've been doing that since 2012. And at the time, I had recently just left my job, and I went full time just helping local businesses. So for two and a half years or so, what I was doing was I was working from the house. And at the time, we were providing all types of services from SEO to website design to doing just a lot of different types of marketing, reputation. And I kind of got burnt out with all of that because the trend what started to happen was you would do all this work and you would get a client. I didn't really like talking to the clients either, and it's almost like you had multiple bosses, and then you would lose them. And I was like, I got to find another way. So at the time, I was working with a restaurant, and we were doing like internal marketing called SMS marketing, text message marketing. And he asked me, he said, Jason, what is some things, like what else can we do, like to help get more business? So I went back to the house and I started thinking on like, what else can we do? And at the time I was playing with Facebook and started, helping businesses with just little things here and there on Facebook. Nothing serious with ads, just like we call it billboard ads, like promote or boosting posts, stuff like that. So I'd seen this card in the mail, which was a birthday card. Like, you ever see those cards, Ron, that are like happy birthday, celebrating a birthday today? And just this old school type of marketing. So what I did is I went on the computer, started looking through Facebook, and I found that there's this little targeting option. I call this a hidden option. And it just allows you to click this button. And when you click that button, the ad will only show in front of people that are celebrating a birthday. So I was like, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So what I started doing is when I click this ad, what this option does, which is super simple, is it allows you to show a special ad to people that are only celebrating a birthday that live in that city. So went back to my client and I said, I think I got something and we're going to test it. I don't know if it's going to work. And he just gave me an offer, like a birthday meal offer. And it just started driving business in the door, like really, really fast. So we started building upon that method more. We started getting other clients. Then we ended up building software for it to automate the process. And then we started getting bigger clients like Wingstop and Denny's. And we started working with other businesses across multi-states. And here I am, like, I'm no Facebook expert, but now we have a Facebook agency. And then we have software that automates the process. Then that whole goal of selling all these services that are short-lived and not wanting to talk to clients, and the face-to-face stuff, which I don't really like. Now it's literally, I set this up and I'm done. It's set and forget. So that's kind of like the quick evolution and origin story, how this came about.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, you saw that opportunity and you figured out a creative way to make it happen based on some old school type marketing that you've seen that you know is effective. So basically it's just as simple as they see, so you run an ad on Facebook and it's just one little button that you check to get the ad shown to people who have upcoming birthdays. And then when the ad could be something like what a free drink at this restaurant for your birthday, a free slice of pizza, or a free 60-minute massage when you get a full body treatment or something at a spa. It could, something like that, like some type of free offer gift that a local business could run. And these people see that, and everybody wants to gift a gift on their birthday. They end up clicking that. And then what happens after they will click that ad? Where do you take it from there?
Yeah, that's exactly the process, Ron. So simple ad goes to, and what they click on is they fill out, this is from our software. And what our software does is it creates the back end process that actually allows a lead to turn into an actual customer, someone actually walking in the door. So they fill out a form that, we collect information such as their name, their phone, their email. And what our software does is it automates the entire process of reminding the customer about, them just claiming their coupon. So it also delivers a mobile optimized coupon that they can actually redeem on their phone, which then they can track that coupon back to the campaign. So not only can you deliver them customers of everything businesses want, and not only can you do it in a very simple and easy and automated manner, but now you can prove your worth, right? Because now you know that this campaign is bringing in X amount of dollars per month. So it justifies, the $500 to $1,000 that a business is paying you, because you can prove it all. But the best part is that you set it up, Ron, and it's done. Like you don't have to touch it again. Like we have campaigns come September that have been running for almost 3 years now. So well over 2.5 years that we've built this simple little ad and have never touched it. So it's pretty awesome.
That's amazing. So the software actually tracks back the person going into the store or into the restaurant or into the shop, can track that back to the actual ad that they came from and prove that, okay, this ad is actually working for the business.
Correct. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. So they can give out something, so like a free drink at a restaurant or a free bottle of wine or something on us might be a $20 thing for the restaurant. But when the person goes in the restaurant, they're going to bring family and friends, and they may spend a couple $100 in that restaurant, and they may continue going back there, again and again. I mean, what other type of businesses does this work for?
It's a multitude. So what we always say, like I call this acronym FPC, the fastest path to cash. Like you're looking to go and get like a super quick client right now. And it's really not, like I don't even like to use that verbiage sometimes, like go and get a client, because it seems, almost like a daunting task. But just to get some paying money in your pocket, right? The quickest way is a restaurant, because they immediately understand it. Because like you said, they bring friends, family, and groups. They spend a lot of money and they rarely dine alone. So that's the quickest route to get some paying cash. But to answer your question is think about any business that would appreciate, or any customer that would appreciate a gift on their birthday. Like imagine you're on Facebook and you see an ad that says celebrating a birthday this week. And it's like, hey, how'd you know? My birthday is actually next week, by the way. But like, I would love to see something from a massage place, right? A woman would love to see from maybe a nail salon, right? Or maybe a hair salon for free coloring or a cut, or maybe you can get a half off on a pedicure, maybe a massage. We have students that are also doing it with car washes as well. Even car dealerships for test drives, come in for a test drive on your birthday and get a free gift card to your favorite restaurant. So they do like joint venture partnerships. So it's really unlimited. Just think about businesses that would appreciate having gifts, and this method works tremendously well. We just keep on restaurants.
Could the same system work for, say, if you have an e-commerce business? So if you have some type of free offer that you want to give away, could your training help people figure out how to get leads to their business, just if they have an online business as well?
Yeah, I've actually, it's funny you mentioned that. It's kind of an advanced training in the course. It's one of our recorded webinars we have. And we've done it with some of digital marketers products. You know, they have their whole brand with like the free plus shipping. And
Right.
we did one of those lighters as a case study and test, and it went well. You know, and that's not even like, just to be complete transparency, that's not our core niche, you know, doing e-commerce and physical products, but the free plus shipping model works very well with this targeting. Because again, you want to think about the magic of this method, Ron, is the birthday element, right? Like we see ads all the time, but you rarely see ads that are amplifiers from the standpoint of they're speaking just to you. So the fact that you're calling someone out in the ad that it's my birthday, celebrating a birthday, it has this whole different special appeal to it because we all like to be celebrated. Right. So you could plug in. So we just plug in, you know, offer from local business works very well. You could plug in, you know, offer from e-commerce of, you know, or whatever, a lighter, or I've seen something recently that I think I don't know, it wasn't one of my students, but I've seen this offer was for free headbands for people that like ladies that do yoga and stuff. And then they upsold them to other, like, you know, get a pack of 12 or whatnot for $10.99. But it was a birthday offer. So there's a lot of ways that you can go with this, but the amplifier is targeting and marketing to people that are celebrating a birthday. And that's the power in it.
Yeah, that's awesome. So this applies online as well, but if they wanted to do it offline and get a quick win, like if you go for a haircut or something, or go to the beauty salon and go for a pedicure or something like that, and you want to just casually talk to the person that's there. I mean, I think the biggest problem people have is, well, the number one fear, right, is public speaking. But I would say right under that, or right next to that, is public speaking and selling to somebody. You know, selling might be right up there with public speaking. So how do they do this if they're not a salesman, if they have no intention of actually, you know, leaving the house and talking to people? You know, there's obviously you can get paid handsomely. You're saying $500 to $1,000 per client that you set up these set and forget campaigns for. But how would you make this work if you're not a salesperson, if you don't want to talk one-on-one and sell things?
Yeah, it's a great question. And I'll say now that I don't see clients unless I absolutely have to. So everything I do is all online. A lot of my students, they do stuff that's all online. So the easiest way is email. We got a phenomenal email script. And you just reach out via email. And then we've been having students having a lot of success with just using Facebook Messenger, because everyone's on Facebook now, just simply reaching out to the business and leading with this one sentence. Do you all have a birthday club? Do you all do birthdays? Right? Can you use more birthday customers? So we have a simple script that's conversational, and it leads, you know, down to the next step. And then once they are interested, which is very simple to do, then now what we do is you can hop on join.me, which is, you know, an online platform. You can have a conversation, which is super simple. We also have a video that if they don't want to talk direct, this video explainer explains what the method's all about. So you can initiate the conversation and interest to kind of get them hooked, so to speak, without ever talking to anyone. You know, so that's the easiest way to go about it. And then some that just absolutely love, you know, seeing the people, that works too. But you don't have to, because this is such a, like, the magic of this method, Ron, is so simple that they just understand it. You know, you're marketing to people on their birthday. The second part of that question as to, like, all right, I get I can use email and Facebook Messenger not to talk to them, but who do I talk to? That's a good question. Well, what we do is you just pay attention. Like, you could go randomly out and talk to people and get good response, but the easiest route is to only talk to people that you know that are spending money or willing to spend money. So people that are on Groupon, right, that have already raised their hand to give away 75% of whatever the product, you know, the revenue they could be making because they deeply discount it, that's a good prospect. People that are on Valpak and Money Mailer and the coupons you receive in the mail, those are good people to talk to because they're already spending money. right? And what we do with our method is just a smarter way to deliver coupons and offers, but do it consistently and predictably. So it's a really simple but logical system that makes sense from our end of implementing it, and also from the business owners' end, because they just understand it. It just makes sense.
Right. Now, I think the beauty of this system also, from the business owner's perspective, or what makes it really valuable for them, is that you could target these ads within 5 miles of a certain zip code. So these are truly local people that have the ability to come in to these businesses. So that's a major selling point. So when if you were talking to one of these businesses, I'm sure that's in your script. You could tell them, like, listen, we're going to be bringing you local people from your area. We're only going to target these ads to people within 5 or 10 miles of your zip code who can actually come in to your business. So that's really what they're looking for. And that will blow their mind. And most people don't even know you can do that with Facebook ads.
That's true. What we say actually to that, Ron, in one of our scripts is that we're able to reach however many people we can target. So an example, like in our area, we're able to reach 4,000 people that are celebrating a birthday. We would like to send them to your restaurant if that's okay. Like we use simple conversational scripts that create a lot of intrigue, pique curiosity. So the communication of being able to go back and forth and talk is just so simple. So simple.
Right. And if you already have a local business, you could just use this for yourself, right? Use this system for yourself and be able to track the leads right back to those ads and use the software and run these birthday marketing campaigns. Like my buddy Ross, he owns personal trainer studios. So he does these private group personal trainer lessons, and he has a studio in Locust Valley and one in Oyster Bay. He might actually be watching this right now. What would you tell him? How could he use this for his personal trainer business?
Well, think about what is this tripwire? Like, if I'm thinking off the top, personal trainer, that would be maybe a free session, right? Maybe a free session or a 7-day trial. Because some gyms, they offer like 7-day trials, or a personal trainer may get a free session, $90 value. So take the thing that they already do or are willing to do in their existing marketing, the offers are already running, and just wrap that offer around a birthday concept, kind of put a bow and a ribbon on it, and it just amplifies it. So same stuff they're already doing, but now they're going to get better results using that same offer because it's targeted to someone that's celebrating a birthday, and it works well, very well.
Yeah. And the software will track it back to the ad. So when they actually call up or walk in, how does it track it back to the actual ad?
Well, the attribution based on the redemption. So inside the software, whenever the coupon comes through, it comes on the phone. And that coupon is unique to that actual subscriber, which is really neat. So it's not like a random coupon. And inside of that coupon, if you want, you can actually do what we call 2 options. You can do a specific value, meaning like how much did that person spend, right? Or you can apply just a default value that this coupon is worth, $20 or $50. So all they do is they click the button that says redeem. And now we know that John's friend or John's new customer, Bill, has redeemed 5 coupons and has spent a total of $70. So we're able to gauge, the ROI of marketing because of the attribution goes back to redemption. So it's very powerful.
Right. So one of the questions people ask is, obviously, I don't even know if you can answer this question, but how long will it take me to earn money with this system is a common question. And how much can I make is another common question. We hate those questions because we're not supposed to, promise income amounts and because everybody's different. But can you give us an example of how the money adds up, how it worked for you, like your experience with this and how you were able to make money with it?
Yeah, absolutely. So what we do is we charge approximately $500 to $1,000. Like $700 is really a sweet spot for this. And we usually do an all-inclusive service, right? And all-inclusive meaning you can either charge by saying it's just $700 or $1,000 for the service that includes the ad spend, or you can charge, $700, then they pay for the ad spend. I like just all inclusive. That's why I say $500 to $1,000. So from that standpoint, to actually get a client, we see between 7 to 14 days. And the reason why is we've seen it often quicker too, but when you first reach out via not text message, but Facebook Messenger or email, there's going to be a little back and forth. So that may go a day, right? But you may be able to sit down or talk to a business over the phone on day 2 or day 3. And once you get that done, and because we always, most likely, typically when we do like presentations or whether online or they see our info like on an explainer video, then that sells them. And we always come out with like same sales that day. Like this isn't a laborious process where you have to follow up. No, they'll know the value the moment they see it. So from time that you talk to do your to show them what you have, I mean, you can be done in a day, but conservatively, we like to say 7 to 14 days because you want to learn the system, go through the training, go through the prospecting process of reaching out to people, getting some feedback. So 7 to 14 days, you'll be in some cash. And then from there, you just want to wash and repeat. So what we train in the first week, Ron, is that we have a process of how to get all your prospecting done. So by the time you start within the first week, you're setting yourself up for the second client, the third client, the fourth client, the fifth client. So like we have one of our most recent students, Scott, he just started, and within a month, he brought on 3 clients, like just super fast, and this is one of our most recent students. So I mean, 7-14 days, you can get a paying client. But like the canned answer is, depending on your level of effort, if you're lazy, it's not going to work, but no one wants to hear that, right?
Right. Well, this guy, Scott, that got 3 clients in his first week, was he some type of sales ninja, sales background type guy?
No, not at all.
Just a regular dude.
Regular dude. Like we had another guy, Andre, he recently started too, and he showed a screenshot, and he had at least things like 14 responses and interactions he's having with business owners. And then the very next day, this is not even 3 days of being in our birthday marketing formula course. He had a client that said, new client that basically said, send me the agreement. Let's get going. And that's within 3 to 4 days. So I can never promise what's going to happen, but this guy came in, he went through the first module, he knew exactly what to do, he started reaching out via email, and then stuff is just happening for him,
So how do you find these businesses on Facebook? I guess you could use your local penny saver or these coupon or Groupon, find the name of the business, and then find them on Facebook, because all these businesses, they typically have a Facebook page, right? Is that how you tell people to do it?
Exactly. With Groupon, your contact information, their contact information is usually always there. You'll see everything. It's so simple. They'll have who it is. They have a little blurb about when the business was started. They'll have a link to your website. You'll see an email, right? And then sometimes we find a lot too, when you go onto their Facebook page in the About Us section, you'll see an email there too. But when they're prospecting on Facebook, they just reach out to their inbox. And that's what we do too. And it's very simple. It's a conversational, environment. So we'll go email, and then we'll also reach out via Facebook. But Andre, our newest student, he's just been reaching out via Facebook, and it's been working. And then he said, you know what? I'm going to amplify my results. Let me do email too. So now he gets 2 things going, and it's just happening for him very fast.
That's awesome. So talk about your program. I know we have some limited time bonuses. This is going to be expiring soon, so I want people to know what they're getting. What are some of the bonuses that you're including besides the course, besides the software that does all the automation? I know you had a whole stack of bonuses that we talked about.
Yeah, look, you'll have to make me pull this out of my head real quick. Now I'm gonna have to share my screen, but we got a lot. So one of them is I'm providing an ad rep call. So we did a call with an ad rep that just goes over, very good secrets on how to optimize your campaigns. Another one is we're unlocking the software so you have all of the features, and you can create campaign. So the way that we charge for this is every time you create a birthday ad, it constitutes as a campaign, because what our system does is once you set it up, it runs the email automations, it runs the SMS reminders, the text message follow-ups, like all that happens in the background. That's a campaign. So with this webinar special offer, you're going to get unlimited campaigns. So that means you can get one client or 1,000 and you'll never be charged more. And that's, I believe it's over $3,000 a year value. The other thing that we're including as well is a lot of done-for-you resources. So you get a lot of done-for-you resources as well, as far as contracts, the actual presentations, ad creatives that we've built for you, so across various niches. And we also had videos done that you can use in ads, like simple, like 20-second videos that are similar to like a static ad would be for the birthday ad that you would use. And then we have as well a done-for-you website. So that is a limited bonus. And what this website is, for those that have no credibility as far as like, I've never done this before, I've never talked to anyone face-to-face, this website has the explainer video that's custom made. It has all the information about what the system is. And essentially it sells your system. Like that is your salesperson. So that's like the core of the bonuses there. But we give you everything you need to succeed. Like I said on the call the other day, Ron, that this is the closest thing to a franchise. You know, I can't, legally call it a franchise, but it's literally a step-by-step system that shows you and teaches you exactly what to do with no ambiguity. This is something I've been doing since 2013, right? I've been in the space helping businesses since 2012. We discovered this method in 2013. So we've been refining this and refining it, and then we built our software about 1.5 years ago, and we make updates to. We just made an update just not even a week ago to it, a brand new update. So a lot of neat stuff, but that's the core of it.
Yeah, I know you're really into this stuff, and you're always talking about it. We're in groups together, and this is your thing. This is your baby that you put tens of thousands of dollars into, and you refine the system. And I know it feels good to get these success stories and these students that are making money within the first 7 days, getting 3 clients. And you have a whole list of them. We shared that page in one of the emails, a whole list of these success stories from the system. So I believe in it. It's something that I'm actually going to get this myself. And my brother is looking for something like this to do. And I think he can succeed with this because, he's tried other things and they weren't nearly as simple as this system is. So I highly recommend it. So if you guys are watching this, there's still time to grab this at the special price, which is over $1,500 off the regular price that you guys charge. So you can grab it. There'll be a link below this video. You definitely want to get in before this offer expires. And I think you can succeed with it. I honestly do. And I wouldn't bring this to you if I didn't think it was something that you can actually succeed with. And it only takes 5 clients at $500 a month, and you're making a full-time income, passive income, because you just kind of set these campaigns up, let them run. The company, the business is getting leads. They're happy. They keep paying every month because they're making a lot more than the $500 a month that they're paying. You're not really having any increase because they're covering the ad costs and everything too. So there's no cost on you. So it's truly just set and forget once you've set it up and once you've taken some initial steps. So definitely click the link below. Get this. Thank you, Jason, for explaining this some more. Hopefully you open some eyes to some people that didn't really know all about this system. And I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks, man.
Hey, very welcome. Good talking to you. All right, Ryan. See you.